These tortoises naturally have to be able to float and find drier grounds. So this water system right here, if they go inside of there, I really think they won't have a situation. Oh my God. These things are like 12 to 14 pounds each easily. All right, I don't see anything. Oh, found her. Look how far she made it, you guys. All the way across right here next to these white-cheeked pintails. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. Today, you guys, we're gonna go head into the aviary and go check it out. It's early morning here on the ranch, and I wanted to talk to about 10 days ago, we made a video inside of the aviary, cutting it all back, and we mentioned that we're probably gonna let go some of my yellowfoot tortoises inside of the aviary to see how they do. And if they do really well, we'll let go the whole entire breeding group inside of there, and I think they might like it a lot better because it's 7 times the size. It is completely wild inside of there, and it's gonna be really dope. So let's go check them out. So we're inside of our yellowfoot tortoise enclosure, and this enclosure right here is pretty bare. Why? Because they nipped and ate all the weeds inside of here to the rim. These guys eat a lot of fruits and veggies all the time, and they love the leaf litter and all this stuff. But inside of that aviary, we have 2 different heights of elevation in there. So you have a higher area, you have a lower area. We have all different types of shrubs everywhere that these guys can nip and eat all around. And on top of that, there's a ton of weeds in there for them to eat too. So I think they're really gonna love it. And in here, they only have a couple little hide spots, but over there, they're gonna have so many different hide spots. And another thing, some of you guys are probably wondering, a lot of these tortoises are unfortunately not captive born, meaning that these guys were long-term imports. So these guys came in probably around 12 years ago or so. I got them probably about 8 years ago. These guys have been here for a very long time. They're very used to us now. But these guys one day were actually probably in the Peruvian jungle, where we've actually found them out in the markets and let them back go into the jungle. But these were legally actually able to get captured and come to the United States. But you never know. Getting these guys and putting them back in there, it's probably gonna, you know, they have maybe in their brain that they're like, oh, now we're really back in the wild again. We're happier than we were before. And maybe they will actually start producing better, and we'll get some fertile eggs inside of there. Inside of our aviary, we always get our blackwood turtles that lay eggs, and they hatch naturally inside of there because we have the best environment for them, and their babies cannot get out whatsoever. So we're gonna try the same thing with the yellowfoots and see what happens. The only worry I have is that these guys can't figure out how to get in and out of the pond. But if we have to make some different changes in there, we will. But let me grab 2 females and put them over there, because unfortunately we only have 2 males, and I cannot, let's say, sacrifice a male and put it over there just in case something happens. I'd rather just get 2 smaller females and put them over there. So this one's out right now. I'm gonna get that one, and there's another one that's over there that's sticking its head out pretty tall. I'm gonna grab that one, and maybe this one right here in the front. So I put 3 inside of there. Let's grab them. All right, we got this big girl yellowfoot right here. So we'll grab her, and then we will grab this one over here. And they are solid and they are heavy. Oh my God. These things are like 12 to 14 pounds each easily. We're definitely gonna have to eventually, once the weeds start dying down in there, we might have to put, you know, some greens and fruits and everything, but that's not a problem. We have plenty of that here that comes to the ranch all the time. And the birds and the other turtles will be eating it too. So let's go take these 2 over there, and then maybe we'll grab 1 more. I guess Big G wants to go inside the aviary too. What are you doing, bro? Leaving freaking poop trails everywhere. So the enclosure that they are in is probably around 20 by 20. The enclosure that we're gonna let these guys go in is 45 by 100. This is a very large enclosure. Out, buddies. So here we go. We place 1 down there. We place another one down right there. And what we're gonna do is absolutely nothing. We're gonna let these guys sit right here, figure it out, and come back in about maybe an hour and see where these guys have ventured off to. They have so many different spots to hide from, and it's probably gonna definitely take us a little bit of time to see where they have gone. But you can see that the rurals and the gray-winged trumpeters are wondering, what are these things? But the one thing that I am good about is that they have seen all the turtles and everything that come in and out of the pond without a problem, and they don't mess with them whatsoever. So I know these guys won't have a problem either. And in their natural habitat, if these were wild birds, they could have actually seen these guys in the wild in the jungles of Peru. Pretty awesome. So the turtles are gonna do their thing, figure it all out, explore, eat everything. So all the little ground cover that you guys see, they're probably gonna munch up. All the Green Island ficus that's low down, they're probably gonna munch up. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And we'll definitely have little feed platforms at different parts So let's say like over here in the corner, we can put a little bucket of food over there. And then we can do another one in the main spot over there. And they'll smell it out and they'll go around and find where the fruit and produce is at. These guys are doing absolutely amazing as well. They've been flying around everywhere, holding sticks in their mouths, and showing a lot of signs that they want to make a nest very soon. But we'll be back in about an hour. We're back at the aviary. It's been about an hour. We got our food right here. We got soft-bill diet, we got papaya, grapes, blueberries, waterfowl diet for our waterfowl. Let's get inside and feed, and then we're gonna look around for these tortoises. And like I said, it's been just about 1 hour or more now, and I'm already having my eyes peeled, looking around to see if I see anything. I don't see anything. These tortoises are right here, so we're gonna place these down and check around. All right, you guys, I'm coming. All right, one there. One there. Hello. Look at the birds, you guys. The Turacos flying around everywhere, doing their thing. They'll fly right over my head. It's pretty fun. Chasing themselves around. Oh!
What?
Right there.
Where?
Keep looking.
Oh.
You guys see that one? I see a tortoise right there. I don't know what the heck it's doing, but I see one hiding right there in the bush. It didn't go far at all whatsoever. So we got a big old female right there. Check her out. She is just camouflaging through there in the rocks. Look like a freaking mountain tortoise. Pretty dope. Pretty awesome. I mean, can't complain. She looks like she's having a great old time. Now let's see if we see where the other one's at. You see the other one anywhere? Mm-mm. All right, I'm gonna search around. This stuff is thick too. So even when we do let them go in here, if we decide it is a good make, it's gonna be hard to really see these turtles. All right, I think only that big female is there. We had a smaller one. Now let's look around and see where we see the next one at. Mr. Turtle, Mr. Turtle, Mr. Turtle. Mr. Tortoise, how about that, Mr. Tortoise?
Mrs. Tortoise.
Mrs. Tortoise, all right. If you guys see something in the camera, you let me know. Now look at this. This is definitely gonna become a lot harder than anything. Like we would have to do like turtle roundups every once in a while just to see the tortoise. All right, I don't see anything. Oh, found her. Look how far she made it, you guys. All the way across right here next to these white-cheeked pintails. So hold on, before you look at her too much, look it down to the left. Over here, black wood turtles going crazy breeding. Look at that male chasing that female. There she goes, she's out of here. Pretty crazy. Happy turtles, but look at that right there, you guys. This yellowfoot female came all the way across the whole entire enclosure, and she's over here just exploring. And I guess she likes the hibiscus trees over here. And I don't see any bite marks or anything of that sort of her trying to eat anything up. But she's all the way over here. She's living life, and she's doing her thing. I'll tell you one thing. We will never find the eggs. The only way we're going to be able to find the babies is if they are ground hatched. And that's going to be really the only way. Or we come across them laying, something like that, like sometimes we do with the black wood turtles. But overall, you guys, what do you guys think? Put it down in the comments. Do you think this is going to be a good decision? Do you think I should bring the whole entire group of yellowfoots inside of the aviary system? Let me know down in the comments. Right now, we have the 2 females in here. We will take our time with that. And what I'm thinking is, here, come over here real quick. As you saw, that one female's climbing those rocks without a problem. So there are different spots inside of here that these tortoises can climb out of. And if you guys think about it, where these guys come from naturally, where they were born, hatched out in the jungles, where we find them, the jungle floods 20, 30 feet up every single time. So these tortoises naturally have to be able to float and find drier grounds. So this water system right here, if they go inside of there, I really think they won't have a situation whatsoever. Put it down in the comments. Should we do a testing and see if they know how to swim? This video gets 5,000 likes. We'll grab a couple more tortoises, start letting them go inside here for the next video. And we'll put a couple inside the water and see what they will do. Put a couple maybe cameras around the pond, leave them alone, and see if they can figure their way out so that we are making sure 100% that these turtles are safe and we won't have to worry about them. Even though, like I've said, and I've said it multiple times, one of my biggest jobs here on the ranch is making sure tortoises don't get flipped over. It happens all the time, but I think inside of here, because it's such a giant enclosure, a giant pond separating pretty much both sides except the ends, these tortoises will be able to get away from each other. They will be able to feel like they're 100% in the wild. And in the future, you guys, in the future, going that way, we would like to make a 250-foot aviary over there. 2 giant aquasafe ecosystems in it. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Maybe 2024. I said it the other day on my Instagram. And if we finish a couple big projects here on the ranch, we're going to go that way. We'll find another place in the area to put moors. Benny will just go with the goats, maybe, maybe not. I'm not too sure. I'm talking out of my butt right now. But give this video 5,000 likes. We'll try it out with the turtles. Look, everybody's looking really happy. The fish are looking absolutely amazing. The water is crystal clear. And I will see you guys in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Put your post notification on. I appreciate you guys watching all the videos here on the ranch. Stay tuned. This week, we're going to have the 6,000-gallon fish tank update for you all.